Hi there, I'm Dory Joe Stoll with Prairie Scraps, and I thought today we would do some cozy critters that are currently on the list for giving a donation to hurricane victims for Watts of Love. Watts of Love is going to be is a the company that Chalk Couture pairs with, and they have really been a big supporter of Lots of Love for years now, since in start of Chalk Couture. And the company does is they go out and get solar lights, small solar lights, out to people in need or that don't have lights. So Lots of Love this week is already out on the ground helping people get solar lights here in the US. A lot of times they're usually like in foreign countries like Africa, helping women start up their own businesses and do all kinds of great things with that, show them how to save money, how to start a business and help their community. And but right now they are helping hurricane victims in the United States. So I thought I'd do a project that is actually on the list for different things. There's actually three things. I do have it. So one of the projects you can donate if you buy this in a bundle. This is I think both the Santa and the little presents. This is called gift bundle cutout and the little Saint Nick cutout. And the bundle includes the transfer that coordinates with that. So let me see if I don't know where I have it. I have it around here somewhere. I haven't gone far with it because I have it on my list of things to do. But anyway, they're little, I guess these are called cutouts, but they are little chubbies. They stand up on their own. Pretty cute. A little Santa and a gift. And when you purchase that bundle, I think it's $2 or $5 that will go to the hurricane. And then today we're going to do the cozy critters and see how that goes. These have 4 different little critters, and then the bundle has the transfer that goes with it. So there's a little, oh gosh, there's a raccoon, there's a skunk, an owl, I think a penguin. No, maybe not a penguin. I don't know. I think it's a penguin. I don't know what that is. They need to tell me directions. No, I don't know. I don't know what they are. Anyway, they're cozy critters and they come as a bundle. You can buy extras of the little cozy ones, but also I think these would be really cute. So it comes with all kinds of little parts and you can buy in a bundle, and $5 of the purchase of this goes to Watts of Love. And then actually, I was going to start out quickly with another one of them. Another one of our transfers that is going for a donation to Watts of Love is this cute minis. We haven't had our minis for a while, our traditional minis, and they came out one for the holidays, which I love. And so I thought you guys have been, kind of dabbling in the resin crafting world a little bit and trying to figure it out. You guys know that. And so I'm going to show you I got these little ornament molds and did some ornaments with the molds. So I think I'm going to show you how nicely our minis pair with that. And just show you a follow-up. I did another pour and did a bunch of keychains, the letters, and then I did do another pour on the back of this because this had some big holes. I'm happier with it, but it still is a little bit, it's not bubbles, it's waves. So this is our accessory tray. And I did an initial pour with some black velvet in it, and that's how I got the rim. And then I did a second pour with clear, and it wasn't quite up all the way to the top. And then I did a chalk pattern on it in gold, and then did another pour. I think I've decided, or we've decided, my husband and I, is that the really thin coat pour wasn't a great option. I didn't care for that part of it, but I think it looks okay. It's okay. It's an accessory tray. I think it's kind of cute. It'll go for all seasons. You don't just have to have it for the holidays. You could put a holiday thing on there. It does have some little sharp edges, and at some point, I'll take a little sanding piece of sandpaper to it, just lightly. I found with the resin, you don't have to go very dark, heavy with that. Then my whole failure You guys, my whole failure in my the resin was doing the board and the base. If you watched me, my board ended up being warped and very too thin to stand up. It was a mess. I was a hot mess. I am a hot mess with the resin a little bit, but anyway, the base turned out beautifully. It looks like it's speckled, but it's bubbles that settled in the bottom because I think it's so thick, but this was the black velvet, or maybe I just didn't get the black velvet mixed in there as nicely as I should have. But anyway, I'm not mad about it. I like it. It's, this is the base part of it, but I did re-pour this last week. I did re-pour the board, and I think I have a success. Do you see it? I have gold glitter in it. It's clear except for the gold glitter, and that fits nicely. Let me put you down a little bit here so you can see what I'm up to, but it fits nicely. Well, it did fit nicely. There it is. Into the base. Do you see that? How cute that is. So now I have my own board and base, and I could change out the board if I thought I had mastered that. I don't know. I'm a little chicken now. I am loving, though, doing the smaller projects. I'm finding that the smaller projects are a lot more fun. They're turning out much more successfully than my big projects. So here's my piece of advice. Our resin works great, and maybe start with some small projects before you do the big ones, or just, do it all. That's what we do. So I did do on the first pour 2 little ornaments in a pour. I got these on Amazon. If you want any of the links to these, just go ahead and put resin down below, and I'll get you the links for what I did do. And you could see, like, I did some bubbles. It was my first pour. You can use something hot on it to, get it out, but I didn't. So I was going to use these and show you, try these new minis. I'm very excited about the minis. So minis, I usually go ahead and cut them apart with the backing with it. And the reason for that is they're a nice size. I put them in a 3x5 file box, and then I have them by subject. So I have all my Christmas minis together. You could do the letters that way too, some of our fonts. So that is the reasoning behind cutting it. So this one I will cut. I haven't even decided which ones. What should we do? And the nice thing is the resin is clear. I think I'm going to try the snowflake. And I want it to fit nicely. This one fits, but I don't know. It looks like it's a star. Kind of boring. Maybe I'm going to do this one. This little ivy, I guess. So if you're coming in, make sure you say hello. I am Dory Jo Stoll, Prairie Scraps, and I have a YouTube channel, Prairie Scraps the same. And so I'm in both places right now, and I would love for you to follow along and subscribe. And like I said, there's also opportunity. I did put a link on. I don't normally put a link on. I think I'll put the link out there. See if we can get it. I think it's out there. So if there's a link on there, let me know. I don't always do that. But today the link is directly towards what will go towards the solar lights. I'm going to get that snowflake out of there. So we're just using the white lines. Those are the cut lines on it. Just Let It Snow is pretty cute. I don't know that it does fit on there, actually. I'm a little worried about how small the lettering is. I've learned my lessons. From doing ornaments, you kind of want them to be like legible. So we're going to do this really quick, and then we'll get into the critters and see how far we get. I realized, like, just about 20 minutes ago, I haven't had my coffee yet today. So I feel a little blah. That's the only way to describe it, blah. So let's go ahead and get these two fuzz, because the first time you use a transfer, you do want to go ahead and fuzz them. Hey, honey. Hi, Maria. Good to see you. I thought it would be a good day to Showcase these little minis. You could use these on any like Hobby Lobby, anything really. Hobby Lobby ornaments, you know, any of the, you know, craft store ornaments. Trying to think what else I've done them on. Oh, the wood rounds from Dollar Tree. Looks good. Okay. And there is like a, like kind of an indent on one side because I was afraid of, I was spilling. I was not good. I'm not a clean, I'm kind of a messy resin worker. So this is going to go off a little bit, and that's going to be okay. I'm just putting it on here first, and then we'll decide what colors. What colors do you think I should do? I'm thinking blue thinking because this is a clear ornament, I kind of want to go like with a darker color. Of course, we want to do red for the, oh, I've got cherry out here. We'll do the red for the berries. And then some sort of green for the greens, right? And I did put a little bit of glitter in it. It was the really fine white or clear glitter. I don't want to go too light in the blues. I want to go darker. I think I still have, I'm just checking here. Or maybe I'll go black. I don't know. I think I still have the, I'm trying to think what the name is. Shimmer Moonlight. Let's see if I can get that to work. So we'll start with that one. I just put it on to, you can hardly see it because it's clear, but I just stuck it on there. You just want to make sure all the bubbles are out. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, it's not lined up centered. Like I want it to go up and down. The nice thing is you can see through. So you can see where you're going. So big weekend, we're going up to Bonners Ferry, which is 30 miles from the Canadian border. Have you all been to Canada? Canada? Canada. I could talk today, really. I haven't had my caffeine very much. Have you all been to Canada? I'm sure hoping this is going to work for me because that is really dry. Not today, unfortunately. It is beautiful color. This is a great Christmas color. The shimmer midnight shimmer. I don't think so today. Not today, unfortunately. It is bone dry. That's what happens. I use it a lot during Christmas. So it's very little left in it, and so then it dried up. So I'm just gonna try to reconstitute it, but I'm not gonna get it while you're watching today. So that puts aside my whole theory on the blue. Maybe I'll just go with the gold after all. I've got the gold out here. We'll just get a squeegee. This is the shimmer as well. I wanted to go a little darker than the gold. If you watched my last Monday live, wow, I did not realize I had gone for 2 hours. You know, sometimes crafting is my therapy. I just didn't. I was having so much fun. So I apologize. I don't usually go live for that long. I try to go live on Mondays and Fridays, and then sometimes a little bit in between. You just never know. And just share with you crafting ideas and do all the crafting things. So today's is kind of a modge podge of different things. So there it is. I think it's actually very beautiful. Can you see that? Let's see. Is that pretty? I don't know if you could see it. It does have a shimmer. There it is. You have to hold still. I think it's very beautiful. So we'll set that aside, let it dry. This is water soluble. And so you just take this to the sink and wash it out, and then dry it, sticky side up, and it will be good to go. Okay, we got one done. Now for the little bit more complicated one. I think Oh, I might just go ahead and do the little stars around the outside in gold, as long as we've got that going. I had planned on being here earlier, but I got a call from one of the other girls in the concert choir at school, and one of the moms. She's like, "What's the deal with the dresses? They got brand new dresses. They were donated. The money was donated, or they fundraised for it." And I'm just peeling this back a little bit so you can see how that looks. It just helps it not, you don't want it to get too dry in the transfer. So I'm just peeling it back so that it's good in the transfer. Really can't see it. It's kind of, that's the only bad thing about using clear items. But, and then I'm going to stick it down, but not stick really hard where the gold is. All right, let's see if we can find ourselves a green that's working. That'll be a chore, huh? So anyway, we decided to go up there, take a look at the dresses, find out exactly. Oh boy, I just dumped all the reds everywhere. Try to figure out, because they got all these brand new dresses that all have to be hemmed. So anyway, we tried to go up, and we ended up pinning. I was like, oh, I don't really want to go, but I guess I'll go since somebody else is willing to help. My girls have been trying to figure out the sewing part of it so that they could hem it, and they've been struggling and stressing and thinking they had like 50 of them to get done by the 28th. I'm like, there's no way this is getting done. No way. So anyway, the two of us went up there and decided, since we were there, let's just go ahead and they only need 15 done. It possibly, we even took it off the girls' hands, which is good. And we pinned all of them while we were there. We just had them. Why can't I find green ever? That's pink. That's yellow. Not what I'm looking for. It's right here in front of me. Don't mind me. I'm going to go. Ooh, I could do this one. That one might be pretty. Do I even have it open? That one might. Ooh, it's not even open yet. It is a nice screen, though. I always go for the off greens. Maybe not this time. Hi, Sherry. Good to see you. So anyway, we went up and we, tried to quickly pin up all the dresses so that all the ones that need to be sewn are ready. One poor girl, she's like larger on top, and she could barely get into it. And she's like, I can't breathe. I'm going to die. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, honey. And it was the largest size. I'm like, she's not even really a large girl. It's just she's large on top. So I felt really bad. I'm like, I totally relate. Lydia's, we have that going on in our household too. So it's hard. It's hard when you're not normal size. Such a hard thing. So anyway, we got her one pinned up, but they're going to try to get like one more dress in for her in a larger size because it doesn't even fit her. Because they went off the, the measurements on the website, but it seems like whenever you order things, they seem these days to be smaller than, they seem like they're smaller. Is that too bright? I don't know. This is called Scout. This was I think it's going to be nice to put here because I'm going to try to hit, you guys know how I am with doing small spaces, right? Try to hit just the green leaves. They are going to be going off a little bit, so they aren't going to stay on. I was thinking I could go on the back side and kind of cover those little bubbles up, and then you'd be able to see it through. But I was realizing that was kind of sharp back there. It's hard to get the. I got a lot on there. Usually it's okay if you do too much paste. You can just scrape it off, put it back in the jar, and you're good to go. This time it's kind of going off the ornaments, so it's kind of stuck there, but I want to conserve. So this is a color of the month in, I think it was I don't even know, last month maybe. I don't know. I'm cleaning as I go today. I don't know what the deal is. All right. And then I have, where did I put it? Okay. I have some cherry left over from, what did we do with the cherry? Oh, we did our little gingerbread man. Did you guys see my little, is that what I did it on? No. That's this month's project. Isn't he cute? She cute. I did her in pink. What did I do in burgundy? I can't remember. It was one of the projects. One of the kits. Guys, I'm losing my mind. It wasn't the deer. So I was doing the deer. Oop, came out fast. That should be plenty. Thank you for that. I'm going to have to figure out one of the little cozy critters to do with red, I think, because I've got plenty of red here. Use it up. Always good to use up what you got out, right? All right. I'm going to just set this here and try to keep my hands out of that. All right, we'll see how we did. Not put our fingers into it. There it is. Oops, I'm sideways. Just hold on a second. Okay, gotta get my other hand. There we go. Kind of cute, don't you think? That one works better. There it is. Yay! That looks nice. I think that looks really nice, don't you? All right, so that's one of the things you could do. Any ornament form that you want. I love doing these. A lot of times they're quick. You could even do the burning with them, the burning gel in there. That works too. And just wash those, and they're reusable up to 12 times. So good to go. All right, let's get to our critters. So what you up to today, Sherry? It was kind of fun to just get together with a couple, with another mom and a couple other ladies and sit and pin and do something for the choir at the same time. So that was nice to get together. I don't even know. Which one should we do you think? I should have looked at a picture. What does this little guy look like? I have no idea. I gotta pick one for at least for doing the red. Maybe we'll do this one. See, they have they're a little chubby wood. It's already pre-painted, so all you have, this would be a great, project with the kids. Everybody could do their own animal. And then it's got a little piece you can add on the top, like an accent piece. So you could do, different colors. And I really want to do, I think, oops, which one is this? Oh, that's the owl. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the owl. And I was thinking that you do these. Oh, that one. I was like, this one has two little pieces for his. They're must have just kind of been still wet. I don't know if it's in the right place. They should be. Oh my goodness. I don't want to wreck it. All right. What do I have? I can slide under there. Oops. I think we could do the owl in brown. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh, there it went. Popped off. In the meantime, oofta. I guess that works. The little paint stick, if they stick together, you can just slide that under there and pop it off. That worked. Okay. So this is his little hat. And I was thinking you could do the hat first, but now the hat and the little scarf. But now that I am seeing it, I think we need to do the actual owl first. And you could cut these out. The cool thing is you don't need the chubbies. Look, they're all together. You could just do these in different, you know, like you could do little people. Be fun for a little onesie for Christmas. You could do a little owl or a little bear, whatever. They're kind of wintry, but not, you know, something you could wear for longer than just Christmas if you had a little child. Or trying to think of all the places you could use these little critters. You tell me, where do you think we should use the critters? I'm like debating cutting these apart. Really debating. There's no cut lines. There's really no reason to leave them together because I think they're going to be easier. Even if you used them in separate projects, I think it's going to be easier to have them cut apart. So I think that's what we're going to do. Try to get a nice, I'm not good at cutting, and it's bad enough with a cut line. This might have even been easier to do with the backing with it, but I know I definitely do not. I would like to keep them together, I think. Okay. Oofda. That makes me nervous cutting it without freestyle. I think we'll do the owl. My daughter is gonna be mad at me, but I think the owl would look really nice with a red scarf. What do you guys think? Maybe I'll do them all red. I don't know. Red scarf and hat. Since I've got the red out, that's why I'm thinking about red. All right. I'm just going to set this aside. And we're just going to go ahead. I think I'm just going to do the whole little guy in brown. See what we have out here. We have espresso. And I'm going to just leave out his, mostly I'm going to try as best I can to leave out his little hat and scarf. I don't know if you can see that. There it is. See, he's all on there. And I just centered him on there. And I want to do like his head and face. I guess you could do all different things, like his mouth, a different color. I'm going to be unimaginative. And it's okay if you go over because we're going to cover it with the little extra piece that cut out. I do like that other one better. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Just doing the best I can here. It is going over a little. It's okay. Because we're going to make that. There's actually not a ton of the owl here. So, but we don't need to color them all in if we don't need to, you know, you don't have to. We don't want to. And if you boo-boo, you could do just the whole thing and not even worry about it. Because like I said, his little scarf is going to go right on him. Get the whole thing. Put his little scarf and hat. This is going to be a really quick, easy peasy little project. Like I said, I think it would be super fun to do with kids. If you have grandkids or kids, or if you're just looking for something fun to do that's homemade. Oh my goodness, love that. Check him out. Isn't he cute? So cute. Even without his hat and scarf, you can kind of get the idea, right? So I'm going to set him aside and let him start drying up. Did I? Yep, I sure did. I got some brown on him. And then I need to get this back. So I'm going to set it down for a hot minute here. And try to wash off this. It's a good thing this is washable. That's what I have to say. Like I said, this is a great way. Like, I don't know about you. I live in Idaho, so I'm nowhere near the ocean. I can't imagine what it's like to have a hurricane weather come and hit in any shape or form. I can't imagine being without all the services and everything. And lots of love is on the ground, making sure to get solar lights out to people in need right now. And they're solar ones, so they recharge. They're kind of a little square light. And so you can buy a light to send. You can buy these and have $5 go to Watts of Love, whatever, or you could just make a cash donation. I don't know why I did that. So, like I said, I'm not, it's up to you. Hopefully you have some way to help. I know for myself, this is the way I can help. This makes sense to get solar lights out. Okay, now, this is a little complicated just because they are white. They're very white on a white background. It's hard to figure out which way does it go. So I'm going to turn it over and stick it down this way on the hat. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same with the little scarf. Put it on. And it's barely wet. The espresso color is barely wet now. It's had a little time to dry. We're just going to stick it on and flip it over. So now those are stuck on there exactly where the scarf are. I'm going to do a little extra pushing down, making sure all the bubbles are out. Remember, I was into that cherry that I had in a packet from a previous project, which I can't remember what project I was using. I don't know. What in the world was I? What was I making? Somebody needs to remind me. I'll have to go back and look. I know it was in a kit. And I thought I had some red. Oh, I don't know. The nice thing is if I go over on the owl spot, it's all okay. It doesn't matter because I totally there's only the hat and the scarf there, the pieces. So red does have a lot more pigment in it than brown, like a lot of the colors. It's a harder pigment. So it can stain it. So you're probably, you can see on the back side, I splattered a little bit of that red into the owl face part, but that doesn't matter because we're just doing the cap. But there's his little cap. Isn't that cute? All right, set him down without getting myself into it. Oh, and the scarf. So cute. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. Love it. And this chunky set actually comes with a little bit of twine as well as, oh, I see it. Maybe it goes around. Is that a penguin or a skunk? I don't even know. Someone told me and I don't remember what it was. I'm really bad at my animals. Hi, Kimberly. Good to see you. Maybe you know what the animals are. Is this one? What is this one? Is it a skunk? Or is it a penguin? Do you know? I wanted to think it was a skunk, or a penguin. I think somebody told me it was a skunk. I don't know. So it comes with these little double-sided, just this and then this too. So you can put it together. Super easy. But I'm going to leave that aside. Okay. I haven't decided what that is. It's a penguin. So I could do black. Yay. That makes me excited. Makes me really excited. It's a penguin. Yay. I was like, I don't know what this is. All right, we're going to do the penguin then. Oh, and I didn't even, because I found with these wood, they're pre-painted. You don't have to do anything if you don't want. If you want to rough it up a little bit later on, you could just take a little bit of sandpaper to it, and that works out really nicely. I know, that's what I was hoping it was, but then somebody said maybe it was why did I think it was a skunk? So there's a bear and a raccoon. The raccoon would be brown too, I would think. I'm a purist. I need to have them the right color. Is that bad? Okay, let's do some black. I'm going with black. Well, skunk and a penguin are both black and white, right? So it's not going to matter. If I have the wrong animal, it's okay. We'll survive. We can always do another one with the right animal. Who knew this was going to be? Okay, so I don't need to do, there's actually not a lot to do on this one. I don't know what color. Because the green area doesn't turn the color. The white areas do. So I'm just trying to get the inside edge. And it's okay to go outside, but I kind of don't want to wash it. I take it this is like a little hoodie kind of thing, like a jacket. So we can do any color. What color do you think I should do his little jacket? It's so weird, like thinking to do colors. I'm wondering about purple, some sort of purple. What do you guys think? Or should I keep it Christmassy and go Christmas? Oh, I don't know. There's so many Christmas things, right? It's nice to have a winter item that you can keep going for a while without having to worry about it. I think I'm going to have to go wider. I just realized that like I might not have gone wide enough. And you could, you could totally like, once, if you don't have any chunk, the chunky part. Uh-oh, my hubby's home. You could do the chunky part. If you didn't have that part and you were doing it on something, you could totally just, there, I think that's going to be a little better. Just went a little wider so that it makes sure to cover. I don't want him to look like he's not there. He does look like a penguin to me. That's what I think. Okay, now I've got black on here, and black is a little bit much. So I think I want to wipe off some of the black. So I'm just going to go around it and wipe it off. So it will be, this is kind of the quick way. You could just use wipes on it quick way to get it clean. This does make a little bit of a mess. You could put it on a fuzz cloth if you want. But then I just finally, I think it's probably been a year since I've washed my fuzz cloth. So I think it's easier to get it off the backing than the fuzz cloth. I'm a bad cleaner. You'd never know I have a cleaning business because I'm pretty messy all the time. Maybe that's why I'm good at cleaning, because I need to clean all the time. The other way I like to do it is just stick it to, do like this on the wipe. So the wipe is on the other side, so it's not going on the back end. I have to wipe it. That would have been smart if I did that in the first place. So I'm just trying to, it doesn't have to be perfectly clean, but it is nice to get a lot of that black off. Otherwise, it's going to affect whatever color we put on that hoodie. With the ears. I don't know why they put ears on the penguin. That's weird. Makes it fun, I guess. Okay, got that cleaned up. Kind of a hot mess today. Okay, I'm going to go back to this owl. I'm going to leave that sit for a hot minute so that it, ooh, I've got some red on me. Don't want to get that all over. Hi, Mom. Good to see you. All right, so the trick is going to be to get, okay, that one came off nicely. There's a little dot, and you could use hot glue or any kind of glue that you want for this. If you don't want to do the dots, like you saw, they kind of stuck really well. Any kind of dots will work. Any kind of glue, double backing. Hot glue would probably go quicker. Although sometimes it goobers up and makes it lifted a little bit. So if you don't want it lifted. The hardest part is trying to get the backing off. Got it. So just trying to show you how easy peasy it is to make something so cute. A fun therapy craft session. If you're just looking for, a little time out. Is crafting your therapy? I know for me, it's nice to have a little time away creating. It's definitely there's a little hat on here. How easy and cute is that? And then he stands up all by himself. So he's a little winter shelf setter. Isn't he cute? I just love him. So cute. My daughter loves owls. I'm not as big of a fan, but all right. So this little guy is, it might be easier on this one, the penguin, to just do the whole thing, wash it, let it dry, and then do it later after it's dry, the transfer. We're going to just do this. I haven't even found the color. What color do you think? Oops, I got it flipped. The arms didn't match up, so be sure you match them up. Sometimes I do. I've done that. I've put it on the wrong way. Actually, I think, what was I doing the other day? Something chunky. Something chunky. And I think I got it on wrong, but I think it worked out for the better because I can flip it over and do it right. Let's take it up purple. Those are blues. Pink, orange. It's going to be the bottom. It seems so bizarre because we have such beautiful weather here in Idaho. It just seems really weird to have other parts of the nation just really suffering weather-wise. I just think it's weird. Not that I would prefer to have it. I'm not complaining. I feel very blessed. It's just been beautiful fall weather here. A little on the chilly side today, but otherwise all good. All right, so I grabbed out Shimmer Violet. I thought that would be a pretty color. Just do whatever. Get the red off. Well, we're on like a 50 wipe day, I think. Let's see what my husband's up to. Hey.
Hey.
What you up to?
I was going to go work on the keychains.
Oh.
I drilled that last hole and put the dowel in on the chair. So.
Oh, cool.
That's done. I'll go work on the keychains now.
Whenever you're have a chance and feel up to it, my piano stool.
The yellow one?
No, the old antique one that you got me.
Yeah.
Has a leg that's out.
Okay.
It's like 'tis the season, I think. It's so dry all summer long, and then all the furniture falls apart.
Are you live?
Yep, I am. See, if I give you my honey-do list while I'm live, then you have to do it, right?
Yeah.
You have to be nice.
I was thinking I didn't say
Hi,
anything.
Jamie. He was thinking that. I just cornered you, didn't I? See, I know when to ask.
I'll go work on it.
No, it's not a rush or anything. I just thought, well, you have your glue out.
Yeah, I already put it away.
Oh, well, too late then. All right, there's his little hoodie, I guess you would call it, because it's got ears. It's kind of a purple shimmer. I'll set that aside. Let's see, how long have we been going? Oh, 45 minutes. That's good. I think I'm going to leave the other two. We'll see what we do with that. Maybe we'll do it another time. But like I said, this is like 4 little projects. Let's get this one all put together, and I'll show you my 2 little guys. I was hoping this one was a penguin. I think he's a penguin. What do you guys think? I don't know. I clearly don't know my critters. I don't know them. I don't know my critters. What does one do? Okay, we'll put this little, I don't know. There's just not enough of these little squares, in my opinion. I need to dry it, though, before I do that. Thank you. This is my little penguin. I could have done him the whole thing, and then this is his little hoodie that goes on it. And then we did this little owl already. And like I said, when you buy the bundle with the transfer and the little critters, the 4-pack of critters, and their little coats or hoodies or hats and mittens and all that kind of stuff, $5 goes to Watts of Love. So I'm kind of doing a Watts of Love day. Should be on a Wednesday, right? But Wednesdays are so packed for me. I just don't have time to go live. I apologize for that. I am online and I can answer questions, but if you have any questions, please let me know. So I just thought I would kind of show you a couple of the things that you could purchase to go towards Watts of Love. The other ones I did were these cute little ornaments, and they are made out of the resin that I've been experimenting with. This was my first pour. And so we just made some cute little, and that was with the minis, the Christmas minis that came out. So let's see if we can do this. I don't know if one's going to be enough. One little sticky. I feel like there's not enough stickies. I might have to do some gluing at some point, but I'm going to start with the one I have, and if it comes off, it comes off. All right. There must be some sort of trick to these little things, because I'm not good at getting the paper off. I just don't have nails. All right, little guy. There really wasn't, ooh, don't touch too hard. There wasn't a whole lot of paste on that chubby to make him, it was pretty white, but isn't he cute? Oh my goodness. Hi, Yolanda. Aren't these the cutest little things? And it does come with a 4-pack. I just think these are adorable. I think they're adorable. I love them. The other 2 are a little raccoon with a stocking cap, with a pom-pom on the top, and then also a little bear. I think he's a polar bear, maybe, with the pom-pom on top too. So you could do whatever colors you'd like for their outer, and then just keep it simple, like I don't think you have to go in and do all different colors. Just go ahead and make them black and brown or whatever. I think you could do black and it would look like a polar bear. And he would probably be cute with a little red hat too. He'd look like the Coca-Cola bear, wouldn't he? But anyway, so that was kind of our quick, easy project today. I wanted to just show you some quick projects also that would benefit for hurricane victims. Watts of Love is on the ground getting solar lights out, and these will go to support them. So I did put a link up on this. If you don't see the link or want more information on any of the things that I did today, just let me know. Yeah, this guy, he's going to need some more glue, because did you see that? He kind of shifted. That one up in his head is not enough. But I can't really push on it either because it's still kind of wet. And I don't want to take any more off. It's cute. Cute, cute. All right. Well, have a great and blessed evening and make sure you do some crafting for some therapy. Keep on crafting. We'll talk to you soon.